scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds, and it is your Nashville Underground main event. Introducing your first fighter, out of the My Golf Vacation blue corner. He weighed in at 136 pounds. He has a professional record of 3 wins with 1 loss. He's representing Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the assassin, Austin Coleman. And his opponent, fighting out of the Southern Roots Mortgage Brokers red corner. He weighed in at 135.4 pounds. He holds a professional record of 6 wins with 3 losses. He's representing Nashville MMA right here in Nashville, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Don Chris Ocon.
When you come to Nashville, Tennessee, you got to check in with the Don. I don't think Austin Coleman did, and they're going to settle this issue in our main event.
One thing I love about you can wear whatever shorts you want in MMA is when you get some cool shorts. I'll admit, both these guys capitalize full advantage. I don't know where those come from, but that's the kind of thing you roll out to the beach on. Feel confident.
No doubt. You got to look fresh in the Music City.
Nice head kick by Ocon.
Right into a takedown from Coleman, but it's stuffed.
I believe that head kick might have phased him just a little bit, but that was great scramble, great backup.
Yeah, ate it and then immediately changes levels, which is good because he's got to show Ocon that he's more than just a brawler, that he's more than just a striker. He's got to get his respect and give him things to think about, but also good that he was able to react and say, I don't want to get kicked in the head. I need to close it. Being the bigger man, he needs to wear on Ocon and keep the fight close because Ocon, as you're already seeing, does have that speed advantage.
Man, Coleman has landed the hands a couple times here in the early going, gentlemen.
Absolutely. Explosive exchanges, and you can see a size differential. Cody, you were correct. The rehydration, you see a little bit of a size differential. We need to see how that's going to play into this fight.
Yeah, Ocon's chin was tested a little bit early there. A couple of Coleman's punches found a home.
Nice knees from the clinch from Ocon, softening that body. 3-round fight, so little things like that are going to pay dividends the longer the fight goes, but Ocon just excellent shape. And you look at his corner, Dustin Ortiz and Zach Hicks, I mean, solid, but you look just behind them, Charlie Alexander.
Yep.
He has tremendous guys working with him, and he looks in pretty good shape so far.
Yeah, C4 walked out of here in December as the Underground King with a big-time victory in the main event. And his teammates got designs on doing the same thing here at this Underground.
And also, shout out to Ronnie Lawrence, UFC veteran, who's also just behind them. So
yeah.
Nashville MMA is hot. They got a lot of great supporters. And their main event, their main event guy, Chris Ocon, trying to close it out and give them that big win. But Austin Coleman, I mean, again, when you look at the tape on him, what the biggest thing that jumps off the screen is his durability, his ruggedness, his ability to stick with it. And this is a gritty fight. It doesn't look like much, but it's taxing.
Nice left hand landed on the break there by the Don.
Absolutely. Again, Ocon high to the head.
Yeah, Monty, you've enjoyed seeing him utilize that technique early.
Absolutely, man. And again, he's setting up the shots. Ocon is really good about changing levels. Also, he changes strike levels. He'll throw to the head, shoot to the body, throw to the head. But Coleman went for a guillotine, just gave up position.
Cody is a man who often will wager on bouts. You love to see a guy you bet on jump for a guillotine, don't you? Especially when everyone's so sweaty.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say ever jump guard. Or anytime you give your opponent an advantageous position of getting on top of you, it's never going to be looked as a good thing. But again, it goes back to risk reward. If he lands the guillotine choke, he's celebrating on the top of the cage right now, and we all look foolish. But the reality of it is it's a low percentage move, and you can hit it on the regional scene. You can hit it against lower level guys. But this isn't a regional scene. This isn't a lower level show. This is a high level show with high level martial artists on it. Chris Ocon's not the kind of guy that's going to fall subject to a snappy, quick little guillotine choke like that. So, again, matchmaking fantastic. Fans are getting their money's worth all night long, and this is a good main event so far.
Yeah, maybe the one exception to my little caveat there, the Paul Craig rule. If I'm cheering for good old Paul Craig, I don't mind seeing him get down there. But that is another issue for another time here. What you're seeing right now is Chris the Don Ocon enjoying a lot of top control, getting off some good ground and pound. Coleman trying to build a vertical base. That's got to be demoralizing. Monty, when you're trying to get up and a guy scoops and dumps you like that, how do you keep yourself, in the fight? And that's exactly what Coleman did.
And Ocon is back to the position. It takes a lot of energy to get back up like that, and the smart move. And now Coleman again is trying to go for some type of choke, but he gave up position again.
Yeah, beautiful little ankle pick there to just suck that base out and get back on top. And what you're seeing with Ocon is the longer the fight goes, he's building momentum. He's
building
getting
momentum.
better.
Ocon is just getting started. He's riding the leg ride. It's high-level wrestling and high-level jiu-jitsu. He's patient, and he's waited on this position.
This is the same official from the Torres-Finney fight, so I think Coleman's going to get some time here to escape.
Ocon is too high for the choke now. He's going to have to get one of his hooks in, and there he goes. He fished the hook in. He's got him to turn.
Now he's in mount.
Now he's in mount. Now he's going to relax, get position. And Coleman's, that was not an intelligent defense. He just gave his back up, and that's going to end the fight.
It is over 32 seconds remaining in round one. Chris the Don Ocon has got it going on in your main event. Walking out of here, the Underground King. What a performance. And he is right in front of the commentary table.
Great fight, great fight.
Monty, you can tell it means a lot to this guy, and to do it in this building, it's got to be a special moment. There at home, you're getting a look on the replay. That choke seals the deal. Chris Ocon with the big win.
Listen, man, Chris Ocon wanted this fight. He deserved this fight, and he came out and really represented. All hats off to Austin Coleman for the fight. Chris just brought it to him, man. And I'll tell you something, man, that one bad scramble set up a quick finish on that fight.
Yeah, fans at home, if you listen to Cody Saftik's betting wisdom on this one, you had a great night. And the good news is, Big Combat Sports Weekend, Cody, there's still another event on deck in Nashville tomorrow. But, man, Nashville Underground, what'd you think of this main card here tonight, Cody?
Oh, crazy. People have been talking about UFC's on Saturday. What is this Nashville Underground? What is this Nashville Underground? And I think the basic way I tried to explain it was like, well, it's a little appetizer before the UFC fight. Gentlemen, if that was an appetizer, it was pretty damn good. It felt closer to a main course. We had 10 fights, most of them finishes, rocking out throughout. We did good in terms of the money line, in terms of the right guy winning, but those over-unders, not so good because the action was brought. Chris Ocon looked fantastic. Torrance Finney absolutely looked fantastic. Dedrick Sanders looked fantastic. And not shocked in the slightest bit if we see a bunch of these guys and end up getting that call to the Contender Series.
Jeff Hobbs making this one official for Chris the Don Ocon.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee stopped us out at 4 minutes and 26 seconds of the first round. Your winner by submission by rear naked choke. Representing Nashville, MMA and Nashville, Tennessee, the Don Chris Ocon.
Got to ask yourself a question, man. Is Ocon UFC caliber? My answer is yes.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against it after that, right?
Absolutely, man.
Well, I think Jeff Hobbs going to grab some post-fight comments before we close down the Underground here.
Yeah, if you look at his losses, Victor Altamirano, who's now in the UFC. You look at his win over Trevor Wells, who's currently on the Contender Series. His loss to Hunter Azure, who is currently in the Ultimate Fighter. Sorry, Trevor Wells also in the Ultimate Fighter. He fights at a high level, and I think at 27 years old, in a very good spot, surrounded by excellent teammates, sky is still the limit for him.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of support in the building. This has got to feel good. Sending the home crowd home happy. Hats off to Austin Coleman, put up a hell of a fight. But tonight belongs to the Don, and he's got something to say.
You don't get a cheer like that and get to walk out of the cage. My man, it has been a long time since you've gotten to fight in your hometown right here in Nashville, Tennessee. Back in the day, you used to scrap in here for us, but you went out, you cut your teeth. Dana White Contender Series, Combate. What was it about this card, this show, at this time, that made you want to come back and fight in front of your friends and family?
Man, I've been locked in contract for about 2 years, so I heard that Nashville was open. I just wanted to put on a show for my family, my friends, and remember where I came from.
Listen, I'm going to have to say, though, it's been a while, and your fans have calmed down quite a bit. This can't be the same group of fans that used to come out to the fairgrounds.
It's been a mature a little bit. They learned their lesson, so they're trying to behave with you guys.
Well, we definitely appreciate it. My man, 7-3, you are right back in the mix. I know you did this at 135, but 125 is your natural weight class. What is next? What can we see from Chris the Don Ocon?
I'm just taking it a fight at a time. Whether it's 125 or 135. I know some UC guys, I don't know if they're scouting or not, but I'm open. So, what's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, Nashville, Tennessee, one more time. He is truly your king of the underground tonight, Chris Ocon.